bring Bloody on too.
And BJ. Are they going to be able to see you?
They can see me and you. Hold on. All right, we already been streaming for 12 seconds. Let's see what it looked like on the chat. Hey, babe, go do a sound test with me and Bloody real quick.
And if you want, you can use my phone to call out to one of them and have one of them on the screen.
Hey, Bloody, talk to him. Do a sound check. Yo, yo, yo. I'm saying Bloody. I mean Blame. Do a sound check. Yo, yo, yo. Did you hear Blame?
Oh, wait, try it again?
He just did a sound check and I didn't hear him. Hold on.
No.
Blame, you can hear me? Yeah? Where's his volume? Hold on. If this Snapchat is okay. I know why I can't hear Blame. I got it. I know why I can't hear him. I'm good. I got this. I know why I can't hear him. It's because I put the audio to my phone. That's all. Hey, give me a second. I know I can't hear Blame.
It's only lagging because you're going between screens. You know how it
I
does
know.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Blame, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, there you go, chat. Ha ha. I told y'all I can do this. I'm the host that do the most. Got my brother on here. All right. Hold on. Okay, so if I got Blame there, let me hold on, chat. I got y'all. I ain't gonna neglect you. I ain't gonna disrespect you. I'm telling you, chat. I can finally hear you now, Blame. That's good. I just linked up real quick. You only lagging right now because I'm on another screen. Like if I come back to the screen like this, we not lagging no more. Or we shouldn't be.
All right. Wait, there's a slight pause.
Pause. Okay, hold on. It might be because I opened another window. I was trying to see the chat, but actually I can see the chat here. So I ain't even got to worry about it. Now it shouldn't be no pause. Oh, shit. Everybody in the chat already. All right, Earl, Bloody. I ain't even see. I couldn't see the chat. I ain't know everybody was in here already, dog. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Got my brother Blame in the building. Hey, chat, how we look, chat? We looking good, chat? We looking good? Hold on.
I always look good.
Hey, tell him, bro. Yeah, all right. I see you. Yeah. All right. Two brothers in the green. Know what I mean? Before I get started,
Yes,
chat,
sir.
I want to bring this to a level amongst brothers real quick. Blame has been a person that supported me. I had no idea he's a middle-aged white man. I thought he was a 16-year-old white or black kid. For this amount of time he's been able to give me the support and the level of support he's been able to provide for me in this channel, for me and BJ. It's been like amazing to have somebody with wisdom, to have somebody that's got the money, chat, been through life, got, a beautiful family, um, got a story, just got a story, chat. And I was amazed to find out and figure out that this was the man, incognito, behind the name Blame Dirty. So I'm glad that y'all get this opportunity to meet y'all brother on cam, to meet the other host that does the most. I think that's an amazing thing for us as a channel. Everybody, shout out to Blame Dirty. W's in the chat for motherfucking Blame Dirty, chat. We are motherfucking lit right now. I am hyped. I am appreciative. I am fortunate to have this man in the building, chat. Everybody, yeah, I see you, chat. Yeah, I see you, chat. Shout out to our brother. I know y'all can see him on cam. I know y'all can't see me on the. I don't know why Blame can't see. Actually, chat. Let me blow Blame up. We gonna blow him up, chat. Cause I'm like, hold on. Yeah. All right. But brother, first thing I want to ask you is, how is life? And are you in a new phase of your life? Or if you're not, what's your daily routine like? Are you in a new phase of your life? Like, how is life going for you? And if you've been into a daily routine, what's that like on just a nutshell basis?
I would like to get into a new phase of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My contract's going to be out shortly, and it's time for me to start transitioning out. Let somebody else come in, and I'm not bogged down, and I can spend more time with my family and those around me, friends, you. That's what I want to be around. So if I have to do whatever I have to do to make sure that happens. You know what I'm saying?
I am of the same resolve where you, BJ, Bloody, Cheese, McCurdy, all these people that I build these relationships with are extremely important to me. And I know where you come from in that sense where, like, I need to be with my guys. I need to be with a tribe that's like-minded, right? We're not all perfect.
Right.
I'm the goofy asshole of the bunch. I'm probably not going to take much seriously, right? You got BJ who provides that level of, like, trolling, keeping the crowd engaged, making it more. BJ makes it more than just a live stream. And then you have you. You know what I mean? You have that, yo, what did you say, chat? Repeat that real quick. Oh, that's the wave we on? Like, you, for some reason, I don't know why, you are able to mix up the chat like a salad the way you do. Pause, no Diddy. Like, you are able to keep the chat very mixed up. BJ's very direct, where he's trying to lead the chat, and that's actually his job. But you like to mix up the chat. You like to toss it up. And that's my favorite part of, like, reading these comments, of seeing my brothers. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us in here. Bloody in here. Gamer in here. BJ in here. Yeah. We talking right now. We talking right now, family. What's up? But I say all that. I say a lot to say nothing. We appreciate you. We appreciate. I think the only thing we don't appreciate is probably the hoodie. But other than that, we appreciate everything. You know, we appreciate everything.
Yeah, man. I appreciate every one of you guys.
How did we become your family, though? Like, we are your family, definitely, 1,000%. And we love you wholeheartedly. But how did we become your family for you, if you don't mind telling the chat?
The first time I saw you, I remember the very first time was a instant where you were talking about religious things, right? And I said something about Baphomet, and you went off on Baphomet. I was like, okay. I said, we got somebody with a brain in here. I'm into that, right? You know, it'll make you think, it help you learn, use that knowledge and run with it, right? So like, all right. And I listened to more and more of your lives, and then the spaceship story. Do you remember telling the spaceship story?
I do. I'm very uncomfortable telling it.
You don't have to tell it again.
No.
You don't have to tell it again.
I will tell it again if you want me to. I don't mind. But
it's
the most uncomfortable story for me because that's the real Darius talking.
Right.
There's no religion. There's no influence. There's no other person who's giving me an ideology. There's nothing. I found this feeling, this truth on my own. So it's very uncomfortable.
So did I.
Yeah, right. Well, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm listening.
I've seen the same things you have. It's the same exact things. And you really don't know who to talk to, who to explain it to, because everybody thinks you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because either, you know, they want to be Christian, they want to be Freemasons, or they want to be devil worshippers. You know, even certain family members. How do you explain that? Right?
Right.
And almost have to internalize it. But I sort of internalized it and then kept searching for better answers. I was like, well, then I just need to do this and figure it out because nobody's giving me any answers. And when you said it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not alone here. And the whole spaceship thing, that shit's real, without a doubt.
Let me first say, I am, blame is getting into the spaceship story for me to speak. And I hate rubbing people the wrong way, but I like to say I'm feeling that I've met a cosmic brother. Right? I'm getting the notion that I've met a cosmic brother. Right? And it's starting to feel that way. Before I get any further or deeper, I want to explain something to you that, unbeknownst to you, that you're doing, and you don't know that you're doing, and I think it's important for me to point it out right now before we move forward in the conversation. Hey, chat, I see a lot of y'all in here. We're on live with our brother Blame Dirty. What I try to teach you guys, chat, is how to do what I do and be confident. The thing is, it's not a teaching session, it's a doing session. A lot of you don't know, but Blame Dirty cannot see me or you right now. He's talking to a fucking camera of his reflection. Now, you can see him, you can hear him. Shut up, BJ. BJ, shut the fuck up, BJ, with your bullshit.
You want to give me a kiss?
Hey, right? So, what I'm telling you is, he can't see you, chat. He hears you, chat. He say, somebody said audio kind of staticky. Hey, y'all let me know we need to work on the audio, chat.
Oh, it is a little bit. Hang on, I got you. Listen.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. That's me, staticky.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Give me a moment. I got you. I got you, chat. Hey, make sure I ain't staticky. Make sure Blame ain't staticky. But the reason for me bringing up Blame can't see nothing right now. This is content creating, not be able to see your audience, not be able to see the likes and the dislikes and you're just doing it and you're speaking. He's doing this blindly, chat. He's going to have to log out of this conversation and go see this conversation later on. He doesn't have the ability to have the full scope of the perspective that you do. Yet alone, he still is doing this on cam with me. That is the cuspis. That is the apex of content creating. Having a conversation working it out amongst yourself, and you may be talking back to a camera with no person in their chat, no person in the live, 0 likes, 0 subscribes, and you still do it. And that's the juxtaposed situation that Blame is in right now. He doesn't have the ability to see, not unless he has another phone, then he can log into my live.
No.
Now he can see himself. But other than that, chat, he doesn't have. If he's on one phone, he's just going by faith. What I did, chat, going by faith. So I'm gonna stop there. But I just wanted to prove a point that he can't see me, he can't see you. You can see him, and he's on point with the entire conversation. It's a balance, chat. You got to believe in you. But go ahead, Blame. I'm sorry.
You just finished. I thought you were gonna say something about the spaceship.
Well, let me go there. I don't have the ability to unbelieve myself.
Okay.
Some
Good.
people will do the whole, that was a dream. That's not reality. Something must have happened. I must have had too much alcohol. Somebody must have slipped something in my drink. People don't want to say that happened to me. That is reality. I have never been one to go. I'll tell you my first experience. I was delivering pizza for Domino's back in 2012, 2010. I was a delivery guy for Domino's. I worked on International Drive in Orlando, Florida. It is the substation, per se, the main street, the big place, all the restaurants, all the live stuff, far as Orlando, if you're like a Disney tourist kind of person. Mind you, I'm born and raised in Orlando. I lived there my whole life.
Right.
One day, I am pulling into the back of iDrive. Like behind us is like SeaWorld, a few like I know a lot of people got a Top Golf in their city. They play Top Golf. I was right behind there, coming up back, trying to get more deliveries, pulling up back to Domino's on Front Street. And a very slow and very ominous and very bright, big, it wasn't like one person saw it and you move on. You saw a shooting star, but nobody else saw it. No. This was a humongous beam of light moving at a very high speed, but the speed and the aura around the beam, because it looked like, Blame, I wish you could see me right now. If you took your fist and then put your other hand around your fist and use the fingers around your fist as like a wave behind the push, almost like a sperm trying to get to the egg, right? It has that visual, but it was a light beam going across the sky, and everyone witnessed it. Everyone witnessed this light beam, this thing flying, but it wasn't moving at such a significant speed that you couldn't identify what it was. It wasn't moving like that. It wasn't like zip and gone. It was like zzz, it was like running across the sky, and it looked exactly, in my words, like the Silver Surfer. It looked like a man in an object beaming across high speed. And at that moment was, it started my brain, like it was almost like it was a message for me. Like, I didn't get into UFO stuff. I didn't get into a bunch of paranormal shit. I started to realize my journey. And that was the first time that things started to come together, or as other people say, coalesce. Things started to
Right.
coalesce for me, and that was the first day. That was I had experiences with people. I've had experience with spirituality. Nothing so profound that it moved me in a sense of um anything profound. Like religion has always been a topic that I'm into. Hey Blaine, don't let me forget where I'm at. Hey chat, y'all talk to Miss B. I'm about to pee on myself, chat. I'm sorry. I'm literally about to pee on myself. Like I have no choice. I either pee on myself and keep talking to Blaine. Sorry chat. Give me 2 seconds.
Hurry up.
Go talk to the chat.
Come on, Miss B. Sit down.
Hi. Look what he
Wish I
left
could
me,
see
y'all.
chat, but I can't. So
Oh, that's
fill
gay.
me in.
I forgot
Fill
you
me
could-
in.
I forgot you couldn't see the chat. That's pretty fucking lame. Well, they're talking
Sorry.
shit about your sweater. They think you guys planned. I'm such a tattletale. They think you guys planned a match. They're like, look at them both wearing green. I bet you they planned this. I'm like, well, to be fair, Blame actually found out afterwards. So I think Blame might have prepared to possibly match. I'm not sure. Did you plan that? Were you like, he's wearing green, so I'm gonna wear green, so we both look cool on chat?
Oh, no, look, we all three look good.
You drinking out my bottle? Hey, bro, don't invite white girls to your party.
What the fuck is this? Isn't it a chaser?
Yeah, I know.
All right, babe.
You don't have anything to drink
No,
when you get back.
I'm him now.
All right, babe.
I'm him now.
Excuse me, chat. I'm sorry
Who
y'all
is
had
this?
to.
Who is this black lady behind
Sorry.
me trying to get on my show?
Sorry, chat.
The
Sorry you had
Darius show.
Sorry you had to deal with this shenanigans.
I'll give you my phone.
All right, so back to Blaine. So that first experience, now that I'm able to think and use my right brain, it was shocking. It was not disturbing. It was not scary. It was not anything of the sort. But it was. I knew everybody else saw it. I think that was my first inkling. My first inkling was like, I'm not the only person seeing this, because I needed to rationalize with myself. And I think the first rationalization I'm saying is, I'm on the busiest road, and like Orlando is like a Vegas, a LA, a New York. Orlando is like that.
Right, it is.
Right? And I'm born and
Yeah.
raised there. So I know that everyone's looking up in the sky. I know where I'm at. I know my proximity to like 100,000, maybe 600,000 people at one time in this particular area that can possibly at one point in time see what I'm seeing. Which that was, I needed to rationalize, okay, I'm not psycho. I'm not a fucking psycho. Everyone can see this. Mind you, keep this in mind. I am 900 feet from Lockheed Martin.
Ooh.
I'm 900 feet. I'm not lying. I'm not making that number up, and it's probably shorter. In the proximity of where I saw what I saw, where I was, feet measurement, I am less than 1,000 feet from Lockheed.
I don't think there's any doubt. Main reason might be because of Lockheed that you have seen something. But that doesn't mean it's actually Lockheed.
Right, that doesn't mean it's Lockheed, right.
Else. It could be from somewhere else coming to check things out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, like you said, there's nothing to be scared of. Really isn't. When I saw mine, I had the calmest feeling in the world.
Really?
Got my answers that day.
Any type of communication, or was more realization?
The communication came a little bit late.
At what age?
But I think I was around 38 when that happened.
Wow. Okay.
The
Okay.
communication,
Yeah.
the visual was back in around 2006. But the communication came later.
Do you, if you mind me asking it, and if you want to explore further, game as fuck. Um, do you have a
I'll tell you, have a what?
slight inkling of who you were communicating with?
Um, as far as the name, no.
Well,
I
in
just
essence of group or proximity to star system or what, right?
no, because I'm gonna tell you why. When we traveled, um, not sure how many people will believe that. When we traveled, it was at light speed, so it was hard for me to see because everything when you're riding in it, okay, everything as you get to light speed, the light that anything you're around that's light disappears, even though the craft is still there. Everything.
Okay, okay. So we're on the same page. Now I'm gonna ask you
You
a
know,
question. I'm laughing so I don't freak out because you're confirming my shit I've been through. So we're gonna slow. My laughter is not real laughter. It's to compose myself so I don't turn into a
right.
psychopath on cam.
No, no,
Um,
no.
um,
So,
did
go
you
ahead.
did you when you talk about the light part of it, right?
Yeah.
If you have a concept of it, because this is going to be magnificent if you do, and what is your concept of a rainbow in relation to what your situation is?
I don't. There's a few different things I've gone over on that, and I'm not sure what, or even if I have the concept of it.
Just
I
say
don't know.
whatever you want. Just say whatever you want because this is the confirm. I'm reaching. This is something. The rainbow means a lot to this thing.
Well, all I know is when I was up in space, the colors were the same colors, but a color that you've never seen before.
Keep talking. Keep talking, please. Please.
And I mean, you can't possibly imagine how the colors look like. Most people's brains will never comprehend that. It's beautiful. How else do you say it? You get a warmth, loving feeling, and it's just like, this is it, you know? And the colors hit you like a blue is the lightest but brightest blue you could possibly imagine. And then times that by 10.
And it's like
So if you
no
can,
matter how dark or how light the blue is, it's see through. Like
right,
it's everything is translucent no matter the level of how you raise the energy of that color. Like if you make pink into fuchsia, it's still transparent. It's just fuchsia.
phenomenal.
But I
And I
think
never,
too that you are so sound in who you are. You don't got time to question yourself. I think that that journey for you was very short lived of questioning yourself. I think that was about 16 seconds long. And then you are who you are right now. If you mind me saying, am I right about that?
yeah.
It didn't last long. You trying to figure it out. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I mean, you battle figuring it out, right? You go through, just talking to regular people, and then you see it again, right? And you try to tell them again, and you get the same answers over and over. No, were you drinking? Were you smoking? I mean, you don't even have to be. I mean, to me, I believe you have to have an open mind. Um, and the person you're talking to has to have an open mind on anything instead of negative things. So if you have an open mind to everyone on Earth, you should have an open mind to everything outside of Earth.
How do you feel about when you say that, right? How do you
Uh-huh.
feel about Italy? And I know this is going to sound wild, and maybe not to you. I don't think this is going to sound wild to you. How do you feel about Italy, France, Germany, Africa, Russia, China, Canada, Mexico, all being vacation destinations instead of another galactic place? Like instead of leaving Earth is a vacation versus like, oh, we move around in Earth, but these are variations of what we are. Like in Africa, they eat like fufu and a lot of fish and beef. In Asia, it's a lot of fish and pasta with along with the Italy adopted the pasta from China. Now Americans like there's a lot of connectivity, but it's not galactic. It's not. Oh, these people. You're eating something that's not on your planet. I'm looking for galactic. Am I psycho for that? Am I nuts for that?
No, you're not.
What is your thought?
You're not.
No, keep talking. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I'm sure they a lot of them do come to the planet, stay hidden, may have sex with women or men, depending on their gender, right?
Right. Right.
So some foods and areas may change, but I don't think that they necessarily eat. I think the ones that were born from maybe the aliens have a certain taste, and they grew up accepting what they had. So it would be a human mix, you know.
Me and you have
So it'd
a.
be human mixing with an alien per se. I just call them beings, other beings, because everyone else on Earth is a human being.
Facts.
But I'm sure there are people walking around on Earth that are mixed beings.
Hybrids.
Yes. And they may prefer, certain food types. And they, ships may have come in, landed at certain areas, and they sort of, found a food group that they could handle. And a couple other areas. This can branch off pretty far, even in the languages.
There's no audio. They weren't lying.
There's no audio, still no sound.
Hang on, hang on.
Hold on, Blaine. Somebody blocked our sound. Somebody said
When
still.
I came up, it's really staticky right now. Like there's a lot of clicking on it.
I think it's because of what we're talking about. It's fine. I know that's what is going to happen. When we start going deep and we trying to bring guys on cam, yeah.
We just having a chill conversation.
But I know they fuck with the bandwidth. They do a lot. They make it staticky. so people won't listen, so people will log out, so people won't tune in about what we're talking about.
They don't like to hear about that kind of stuff.
No, and YouTube is very eerie. Like they listen to, like the algorithm listens to you having these conversations.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think it's crazy. I'll tell you why. I want my enemy. I don't want my enemy to know anything, but I want my enemy to know he's my enemy. And when YouTube blocks my subs, when YouTube blocks you guys from hearing me, when YouTube blocks and make these conversations hard to have, because I'm on a hard wire right now, right?
Yeah.
Me and you are talking this conversation clear as fuck. But YouTube may be having lag. YouTube may be having static. And me and you, I'm having a clean cut conversation with you. Right? I can hear you just fine. I can see you just fine. I'm looking dead at you. Right? But YouTube is like, oh no. This is this and the bandwidth and the megabits and all it. Right? Why? Why can't it just run normal? I pay $1 million for fucking Wi-Fi, or I mean for internet. Why does it run normal? Because you pick and choose. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Meta, X. Y'all pick and choose. The people who are talking bullshit, you let them roll, and you let them get views, and you let them their chat build up. But the people who are talking real shit, you ain't trying to have that. I'm talking to a dude who's in the know. I'm not talking to a guy who might know.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Still sounds bad? You listening?
Yeah.
I'm listening. It sounds fine. No, it's oh, it's staticky. Oh, okay. All right. I mean,
like it used to before you used to hit that mute button there.
Hold on, chat. Because I can put Blame on the screen by himself. So, let's see how this volume works, chat. We'll move forward from here. If it don't work, I love you, chat. But,
that works.
All right, we got Blame on the screen by himself. Everybody can see Blame. Whole chat can see our brother Blame. Hey, chat, W's in the chat for Blame, man. We love our brother. We love our brother, chat.
So is it just me up there now?
It's just you on the screen. Everybody can see you.
Okay.
Man, I got a sore throat from hell right now. What you was gonna say, Blame? I'm sorry.
What was the I forgot the part we were at.
Well,
when we cut off.
I think I was more or less in the part of explaining to the chat that you're a bad motherfucker. We blessed to have you. And whatever wisdom and whatever light that you are willing to bestow upon your fellow brohams, we are definitely willing to listen to anything you bring to the table, any concepts, politics, religion, whatever you've been through. And I say this because I am a YouTuber, yes. I don't have a lot of family and friends that I trust, yes. But my mods and the people that I do this channel with, I give all of my trust to because I don't have another option. I love you because it feels right. It feels safe. It feels the right thing to do for me to be the right man that I want to be. I love Bloody. I love BJ. I love everybody, bro. And like that really rock with me because none of this is happening without you. It's different. Like there's never going to be another Blame Dirty. There's just not going to happen. That's a very unique name as well. So, but I say all that to say, man, we were talking about you enlightening us and giving us your views on everything, motherfucker. like everything, but more so about engaging with people, being on this channel. I know I asked you a second ago, what draw you to this channel, and you did give us a great explanation. You are you're a conundrum, bro, because we didn't know you were you. You're a conundrum.
Well, I knew. Let me give you what I did. I knew you guys check people out, right? My daughter, I built this channel, the channel I have, for my daughter. So she had been using it. And when I started using it, everybody, when they looked at my content, they probably thought I was. And I knew that BJ was digging, you know, because that's what BJ does. He did.
Shout out BJ.
So, you know, I tried to throw him off my scent. Made it into a game. Just had fun.
That's right. BJ wasn't the only one on you though.
Well, I knew he was in chat. I'm not sure how many other people. I know you said you were, and Jess.
It's Jess. Jess always is on the bullshit.
Probably because she was checking my channel out and saw my daughter from years ago on my videos.
How many kids you got?
4 kids. 4 kids.
That's amazing.
My oldest is 30. He's he deals with money in banks. He does like 20 million, 30 million transactions at a time.
He's a broker.
He's a broker.
He's a broker.
And then my middle son owns an HVAC company.
Wow, man, you raised some amazing kids. Holy fucking fuck,
right
bro.
Now. HVAC, electricians, plumbers.
You're raising millionaires, bro. Like in your out of your ball sack, you made millionaires. Like, what are you doing?
I got 2 more. My third son, he's in college now for business. He's doing great. I mean, my second oldest has the grandchild for me. So they're getting up there. Now, my youngest daughter, she's in school for architecture.
Yo, bro. I, as a parent of my kids, and mine are a lot younger than yours, but I envy you in the most respectful and humble way of having such amazing babies. And
They really are.
I think every man in this chat would ideally love to be your age with your kids. I mean, that is amazing. I have Jada, who's 20. She's about to be 20 coming up in March. And I got Chloe, who just turned 16 a few days ago. And Darius Jr., I got a little Darius. He is 13.
He's quiet, y'all. He ain't like his Darius.
He's not like me at all, chat. He's nothing like the Darius that you guys
He's
see.
not like us.
Well, I don't know if it's in him yet. I was very reserved when he like him, but obviously I've gotten into my age and shown myself. But there's a little Darius, and I do have a 4th kid, man. My daughter Jocelyn. She passed away some years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, neither here nor there. Not a sad story to talk about, because I celebrate her, and I'm a very proud dad to have had Jocelyn in my life. So I don't get too sad about it. Sometimes I'll do a little crying session alone by myself, probably once or twice a year. She passed away when she was 3. She would have been about 17 going on 18 right now. But you go through it, man. You make it through life. And to have 4 amazing kids, in my case 3. My daughter Chloe's a play director. She's on her way to Broadway and all that type of stuff. So I can only fucking kind of like just a little taste of the proudness that you feel as a dad is absolutely amazing for me to feel.
Is.
Yeah, I just know you are just exceptionally proud, bro.
I'll do anything for them, whether it's go to work to make sure they got shit. You know, I'll break my back to make sure they got everything they need to be successful. You know, even if it's in college, what help do you need with? I got it.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yep.
You know, does not matter. So, I mean, that's sort of how I look at it. One of those things. I mean, as a father, I don't want them to be hungry. I don't want them to sleep. I'd rather sleep on the street and have them live in a house. I mean, if that's what it comes to, I'll sacrifice everything I have for my kids.
But you know that it's just embedded in them. They're gonna take care of their daddy, man. Like you are.
Yeah, they will.
I am, and me and my chat. I think I speak for BJ. I speak for Bloody. I speak for everybody in here. I speak for Blame Dirty. I speak for the character that is Blame Dirty. That we are all very privileged to know you, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I really do.
You built an empire, and I'm glad I got to see that away from the chat, and me and you've gotten personal in our own conversation. I'm really fortunate and very kind of, you know, that's a bonus in my life that I've gotten to know you and talk to you in a chat on our own and have our own conversation. And to know that you got 4 rings as a dad, you got 4 successful champions. I don't think you can. I go to my grave, fucking with the smiliest face you can ever put on my motherfucking face, as a father, man. Like I go to my grave a happy bastard, man, for real. That's the best feeling in the world.
Sure is, man. I mean, that's no lie. It's no lie.
What about? Let me get a little bit personal. You got an amazing wife, man. You got an amazing missus that provides a lot for you, man, and makes your life to what it is, man. Talk about the missus, man. Like, how has she been able to, like, you know, move you around and make you the guy you are right now?
I don't know how to explain that. What we try to do is just do everything 50-50. It has to be a 50-50 relationship. You know, you talk about phones. Is she cheating on me? I'm not going in my wife's phone.
Hey, man, brother, talk to him. Tell him.
It makes no sense. I'm a confident person myself.
Come on! Let's go! Talk that shit!
If you go into your girl's phone, you got a problem.
Come on, gang.
Just going in it.
Come on, gang.
I mean, you might as well hit the door. Because there is no room for jealousy in a relationship. None.
Thank you, brother.
Because what happens when you have kids? What happens if you have kids? Or even if you don't want to have kids, but you want to have a long-term relationship, right? And you go in there and you see something. It might not even be something that she did. Maybe it was sent to her. You know, a lot of people, they just, oh, no, you looking at this shit? What? Oh, you're fucked up. You know, then they go off, and it's over with, you know?
Let me
have some self-confidence.
Let's go back to 2 things you said. The last thing that just came out your mouth is let's have some self-confidence. Let's go back to that. And let's go back to not going through your woman's phone.
Yeah.
I, chat, have went through a woman's phone before. I have done that. I, Darius the White Bethune, have found no fucking benefit in the action. I have made myself look extremely stupid. And I have made myself be extremely humiliated by other people's lies. What you need to understand, what Blame just said, and I know I may have interrupted him sooner than you can hear this part, but he said, I have confidence. And chat, if you don't understand that that is the cuspis and the main reality of what we expressing, chat, you ain't got no confidence, you ain't got shit. Blame, talk to him, please.
Yeah, if you don't have confidence, you don't have shit. You really don't. If you're begging for it, you might as well pack up and move out.
Oh my lord.
Don't even try.
I make Jess beg
And,
for it every day. I'll just play.
well,
I'll just play.
talking to you,
Please, please, sir, more, sir. Please give me more, sir.
that's a little bit of different begging. That's that nighttime begging. It's a little bit different. Different signal. But when
When it comes time to periods
You-
and my head hurts, my back hurts, I got a headache, I don't want to. All that bullshit.
there's certain things you can do to help that out. I mean,
You a monster, bro.
Drink some water,
Hey,
bitch.
listen. I never played hockey, never scored for the Red Wings, bro. I never scored for the Red Wings, dog. I leave the Red Wings up to you, bro. I see you got whole Angel Red Wings, bro. I'll let you rock with the Red Wings, bro.
I sported the Red Wings one time.
Nah, I mean, I sported them. I sported them for about 7 minutes.
Yeah, that was about my limit.
Yeah, about 7 minutes of sporting the red. I'm a Crip guy. I'm a Crip. Oh man. But
Anyway, my wife.
yeah.
wife.
Yes, sir.
It takes really 50-50 partnership on everything. Everything. I mean, it could even come down to scheduling. When you got 4 kids, you go into jobs, people are working, it gets busy. And the last thing you want to do is come home with fighting about something that you could have had control over. So sometimes it's about slowing down a second, and it doesn't take long. You slow down a second, okay, let's make sure we got this done next time. Check the box.
Right.
And then that stops, and you can really focus on what you need to focus on. But she's great.
What did you tell the missus about your new YouTube journey?
She thinks I'm crazy. I said, shut up. These are my people.
Wow.
Yeah, these are my people.
She's gonna have to join the gang, bro.
Yeah.
She's gonna
I
have
have to get her in here.
We'll have to
Don't worry.
meet her.
We're gonna have to. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get Miss B to get her, bro. I'm gonna get Wifey to get her attention, man. Get her on this YouTube thing, man.
She broke her hip. Month of, I think it was in September.
That sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
she getting better now?
She's in the hospital. Yeah, she's just starting to get better now.
Okay.
She broke her hip, and while she was in the hospital, caught COVID, right? And then they had to put her on a ventilator. She almost died. So she was on a ventilator for 9 days, and then had to take that off. She just got home a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow, man. Well, you tell her we praying for her, bro, and we wish her a speedy recovery, man, from the chat.
Yeah.
From all of us, from the gang, from every sub, man. We love her, and we wish her a speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, man, I'll get her in here one day.
Hell yeah.
I'll pull her if I have to. I'll put her out here.
Hell yeah, man. Nah, man, we got hearts in the chat for the missus right now, man. Bunch of hearts in the chat.
I appreciate it, y'all.
Nah, you family, bro. We not gonna stop being what we are, man. We'll leave the world to make all their determinations about a lot of stuff, and as TSD, we're just gonna be our family and kind of engage more relationship wise with each other, and just move on with who we are and build our community. Is my point. I always said, all these people in this community, man, it's beneficial for you to have another person in Texas, another person in LA, another person. Like you can in this community, you can pretty much go wherever you want. You'll be fine. Cause we literally got people in India. We got guys in Australia. You know, Sam is in my dad's hometown in Bith Wells in London. So my SM, he called me early. I got to call him in a little bit. Actually, he upright. Oh, I wish I could add him to the conversation. Can I add more? Yo, S Cam, J Cam, J Cam, J Cam, J Cam, not S Cam, J Cam. Yo, J Cam, he hit me up at work today, and he's all the way in London. He hit me up on Snapchat. We was talking earlier at work. I was like, yo, give me a minute. I'll call you back. I need to bring him on cam. He's got a lot he's trying to work out with me too. But yeah, man, we gotta like that's the point of like being able to travel with this community, travel with your wife, travel with my girl, with my wife, and go. I'm in LA and my chat is like, yo, it's 4 of us in LA. What you need? It's 1 of us in Vegas. What do you need? It's 2 of us in New York. What do you need? It's 1 of us in New Orleans. What do you need? So I think that's what the first part of us, just taking care of each other, housing each other, making sure like if somebody comes to Orlando and they're doing a Disney thing and they're a mod, I got 2 bedrooms. I don't have 1. I got 2.
Okay.
Like you can literally stay if you come into Orlando, Tampa, wherever area, you stay at my house. You on my mod list, you my mod, you don't fucking buy a hotel. You don't fucking do shit. Yeah, no. There's no way. I have a whole fucking I got a mansion, bro. Like you're not fucking going to spend money when you can go spend more money on your family and stay at my crib.
Right.
Like, yeah, right. Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh yeah, get a hotel.
Yeah. Same to here, man. I mean, there's not a lot of things to do around here, but if anybody's in the area, shit, I'll put you up.
Yeah, real shit. And I think that's just what we need. We need to be able to explore more. I think we need a support system. And we provide that for each other and move on. You know, I think, you know, anybody's not genuine, I think they're just not going to be allowed in this thing. Anybody that's not forthcoming and, you know, honest and real and loving, like that's what we are as a channel. I think that's what we talk about. I know we get goofy. I know I get crazy and I get stupid and I say wild shit. But we all love each other and we all handle this a certain type of way. We all have a certain level of respect for each other. And I think that's what the most important part for me is like, hey, let's show each other love and support first. And then everything else will build itself. Like BJ, he come into the chat. He's saying hi to everybody. He making sure everybody know they're in the chat. You know what I mean? And it's like that's why he irreplaceable. Like as my right hand man. Like he my right hand man. Like when it comes to this YouTube shit, he my right hand man, bro. Like I don't fuck around with BJ. I'll go crazy.
He's on the chat. Man.
Yeah.
He'll play on the chat. He's on it.
Do you know how me and him got started?
No.
We used to hate each other. He used to come into my chat and talk shit to me every episode. Like every episode, we used to have fucking tumultuous beef every episode. Like I would just fucking fight with BJ for a half hour to 45 minutes. And we just got tired of fighting and we just became the best buds. Like that's the funniest thing. Like 2 guys, mind you, he's like 7 feet more taller than both of us. Like he's a big ass dude. Like he's not. He ain't no little nigga. He not no teeny tiny man, bro. He could squash me with 1 finger, bro. Like no lie, bro. He's a big nigga, bro. But
I had to bring a ladder.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna knock this nigga out with a ladder, bro. I told him I'm gonna knock him out too, no lie. But yo, bro, he took to me. He loved me. He loved the channel. He knew his role. And he hasn't stopped doing, like, even though me and him are not having any type of negativity because he's my brother, he still does the same shit. He's still a little annoying bitch. Like he still does the same. He writes free Diddy every fucking post. He does the same shit. He has not stopped. I think that's what the chat doesn't get about BJ. It's like, yeah, he's my boy. Yeah, I love him to death, but he hasn't stopped corruption.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this, Dick. It's always good to have somebody disagree with you to create a good conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
y'all found that.
Yeah, that's why he is precious. He is real. I don't want to use the word precious because he's a 6, 7 feet tall grown man. But he means the world to me because of that. That's why he's meaningful. He's special. Other people like they don't get it, bro. But that's my Brody, bro. Like, he's the only person that you want to talk to every day, but I don't because I be going through shit. So I don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Because when I want to talk to him, I want to talk about good shit. He makes me feel like a better person. But so when I'm not having, when life is fucking with me, I ain't calling that nigga, bro. And he still texts me every day. Yo, what you doing? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? I get a what the fuck text every day. But I don't say nothing to this nigga because I be mad. I be like this live stream. Blame, you know how many dog, you know how long I waited to be able to do this with anybody? Now mind you, you on camera, you can't see me, I can't. This is going great. The chat can see you, I can see you. This is going amazing. And yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, BJ is not 4'11. Y'all stop doing B like that, bro.
Bloody.
I see B say, oh, Bloody say I'm 4'11. It don't matter. Short niggas got that left hook and knock your ass out.
They sure do.
Short guys got that left hook. Knock your ass smooth out.
Who is your camera angle?
Yep. You want my view on some religion?
Talk to me.
All right. I think all religion's been corrupted into a money-making machine. Not necessarily telling people the right thing.
Don't forget to donate.
There's a lot of things in almost every Bible that have nothing to do with the real God.
If religion is cut crack, in your opinion, what's the pure cocaine?
What's the what?
What's the pure cocaine? Like, and what I'm asking you is, you understand the farce, and I say farce for a reason with religion. It's a lie. It's a deception.
Right.
Is what I mean by farce. What, in your opinion, your best definition in your feeling in your heart and mind and soul, what's the pure version? What's the diluted version of the nonsense?
I don't know if I have a good answer for you or not. Even a bad one.
I'll give you mine and then I'll allow you to elaborate. Religion is two things. Upon examination, it is enslavement, and it is a thought paradox to continue enslavement generationally.
And that looks like what it's on now.
Religion is also the first step to get to the second floor of your house. Some people only have a one-story house. A lot of people have a two-story house.
Right.
And when you put your foot on the step to get to the restaurant you're trying to go to get inside the courthouse that you're trying to go to get inside the government building, to get inside your house, to get inside your friend's house, and you need to step up that step. I feel like when it comes to having human compassion and love for your fellow man the way me and you do, I think religion's that first step you have to step up to get to a second floor. I think religion is paramount and is very important on gaining realization on how to treat fellow man, the mistakes that were made by other people, the like even when you talk about David and Goliath, there's a juxtapose of power and strength. These are a lot of allegories and stories that are embedded into our psychosis.
Right.
I think that religion is the first stepping stone of understanding. Hey, Blaine, if Darius punched you in the face and you did nothing wrong, regardless if you did nothing wrong, you should punch him back out of the honor of your manhood. Religion is that. Religion is simplicity. Religion is don't steal. Hey, you have a friend, don't be mean to them. Don't express negative emotion because you're having a bad day. Religion is all of these things on this first stepping stone level. The basics of being human. The basics of being involved in humanity is my example for religion. It is a child's version of education. What do you think about that?
I think you said a lot of good things, but I went to church for a while, and I always saw the Bible as an allegory, right? Or allegorical.
Right.
A picture within a picture.
Absolute.
And when you go to church, they'll talk about scriptures, and to me, a lot of things what they say don't make sense. I think some of them have been added in later on, and then they bring out a new version of the Bible, right? And they'll redo it. And some of this can be for control, but there's also parts in there that are very, very true. And it's a matter of looking at that like a picture.
Right.
If you have the ability to look at it like that, have an open mind. You have to have an open mind. Say, hey, maybe this is how it really should be. Talks about love. How many times in the Bible are they killing somebody? Right?
Right. Facts.
I want those people that, they're talking about to be able to live and experience their experience that they're supposed to. Because everybody came here to experience something. All right?
What do
so
you...
why would I... Huh?
And I want to ask you something deeper. And I hope you understand where I'm going. Everyone believes everyone is here to experience something. And we all believe it to be a higher level of knowledge than we possessed before, or a lesson to learn that we did not learn prior.
You can come back to die.
Let me ask you this personally. Tell me if you don't want to answer it. It's fine. Because I'll accept that as a real answer. Because what I'm about to ask you is a preparation answer. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. You're very confident in that. Wow. You're the first person I've ever heard that confident that you're coming back. That is the most refreshing thing that's ever happened to me. I never heard somebody that confident on that question. I get so much pause. I get so much trepidation. Explain your answer, please.
Because I like it.
Stop. Stop. I fucking can't stand you, Blaine. Come on, stop. Tell him again. Tell him again.
I like it.
Come on. Yo, chat, my brother own one. Explain, please. Please explain, please.
If there are so many experiences in each one, right? And you get to play so many different people.
Facts.
With whether you're in China, whether you're in the United States, Russia, Ukraine, Africa, South Africa, Egypt. What? Hey, let's get it. Let's do it. Because guess what? You'll be back again. And you say, "Oh shit, let's go." It's not my first time.
Are you aware that I know things that you don't have to come back?
Don't go to the light.
I fucking can't stand you. I don't like you. You're not my friend anymore. That was supposed to be my point, right? I'm supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. You know your role, buddy. You hear me? You're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. Why would you go to the light? Tell the chat.
Because you're gonna come right back here.
No, we know you're gonna do that. We want to know why.
No, I don't know why.
You're not understanding my question. There is a realization amongst your big fucking noggin, right? Of the light. Do you know the opposing situation, or you only know going towards the light?
I don't know the opposing.
Oh, Chad. We're about to teach. Hey, Chad. This is where I have.
Learn me something.
Chad, this is where I have fun. Chad, teaching the big dog from the little
Learn me
dog.
something.
You hear Chad? The little. Hey, Chad.
Talking about it.
Chad, the little dog get to talk to the big dog, Chad. Not a little dog is going to talk to the big dog. You know we love our brother Blame Dirty. Appreciate him for being on the channel. A lot of love, W's in the chat for our brother. He is the most amazing man, the most amazing host that do the most. We appreciate Blame. Now let's talk to the big dog, Chad. Little dog and myself is going to talk to the big dog and Blame. I asked Blame, I said, do you know the opposing effect of being reincarnated? So, chat, if you're familiar with me and Blame's earlier conversation, and sorry for my pauses, I have an extremely raw sore throat, and it is beating the fuck out of me every time I swallow, like glass, chat. So I'm going through it, but I'm gonna make it. Don't worry, chat, I'm fine. But I do have a vicious sore throat that's peeling my soul away. Anyway, Blame, chat, understands reincarnation. And it's very simplistic. You go towards the light. When you see the light and you turn around, there's a point to this life. The point is not to learn what I'm about to tell you. The point is to learn why you feel the way you feel. You're gonna die, and you're gonna come back. Sorry for my hiccups, chat. You're gonna die, and you're gonna come back 50 million times, or 55 times, or 2 times, 1 time, no times, whatever your lot in this realm or frequency of energy may be.
Can you pause? Hey, Darius, can you pause a second?
Absolute.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Yep, I'll wait. I gotta pee too. Chat, we'll be back. Stay there, chat. Told you we're gonna live stream, chat. We don't play around, chat. We're gonna live stream. We're gonna be on point with the gang. And that's just how it's gonna go. We're gonna live stream, chat all the time. Now mind you, chat, my sore throat on 56 million. Why? I don't know. Shit came out of nowhere. I think I got a tooth. I don't know. I think I got an infection with the teeth. Cause that shit just like going down my face.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm back.
Shit, you ain't gotta be sorry. I went to the bathroom too.
All right.
What was we saying?
You were talking about not going to the light.
So the reason why I won't go towards the light, and I learned the secret. The secret is not to go to the light, but everybody can know the secret. It doesn't mean that they're going to use that key, right? It doesn't mean they're going to open that door. It doesn't mean that's going to be their experience, even though if you know it. I know the secret, but I plan on using it when I die. Is a difference between me and other people. The secret is, when you see the light, you turn around to darkness. And you say, I want to go home. That's the key that I can die for. That's the key that can get me fucked up. Because there's a lot of text, Egyptian, hieroglyphics. I get drunk and I can't talk, chat. Egyptian hieroglyphics, Mayan, Indian, Inca, Aztec cultural stuff.
Sri Lanka.
Right, Sri Lanka. The thing is, when you see the light, you turn your back on the light and you say, I want to go home. And you don't get reincarnated. See, the moon is the reincarnation tool. Without the moon, they're not able to reincarnate souls as rapidly and as on a normal basis. Like, reincarnation is simplicity. Why? Why is it a normal part of our reality? Because of the moon matrix. The moon was moved into this place as a computer AI system on a very high level to assist with reincarnating souls. So when souls think they're leaving the earth and they're meeting their family and they die and they're seeing like your mother that died and your grandmother that died, that's a part of the moon matrix. It's not real. It's all what and that's the key to dying. The key to dying.
It's like a hologram, right?
Right. The key to dying is know that when you die, you've educated yourself that your spirit even knows that this isn't real. I learned this knowledge. I need to turn around and I need to go the other way. That's training your spirit with thought. Training your spirit with pattern. But if you say, hey, I'm a part of this moon matrix, I'll be reincarnated. I'll come back as a butterfly, as a tree, as whatever the energy is. You're participating in that thing, that understanding. There's an understanding. There's a matrix, and you're consenting. You're giving consent to this thought matrix. I don't give consent. I'm leaving the consent. I'm leaving the consent to join the God. I want to join God as one. I want to take my small particle and join it with the whole of the essence.
Right.
It's like taking a loaf of bread and making it into dust, and then half of the loaf is back together, and now all the pieces of the other half of the loaf is trying to put itself back together, right? So that is my goal, that is my effort, that is my problem in this matrix is I understand I am out of it. This is my last hoorah. I don't know how many lives I've had. I don't know how long I've done this before, but I know I'm not doing it anymore. I know I've gained
You
enough.
found the key to not do that.
I found the key to not do this anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing.
And I share it. I share it with you guys. When you die, which you are going to die, which is an amazing thing, it is the most, it only is the greatest thing if you know dying. You have to know dying. That's why there's the Tibetan Book of the Dead. That's why there's the Talmud. That's why there's the Bible, the Torah, the Quran. You need to learn how to die. I've learned that my whole life since I was 19 years old, and I'm 40 now. I knew that the principle was to learn how to die and learn how to live died, dead, deceased, gone, because you're not done and you're still you. It's like someone putting you in a room with 5 doors. Which one do you go through? That's death. And if you don't learn now, you don't know what to do when you're dead.
Man, that's deep.
That's been my journey. My journey is to learn what to do when I'm dead. I don't care about life. Life is monotonous. I'm going to be able to, like, I love my girl, but the levels of love that I'm going to be able to express when we're dead is beyond physicality of roses, a ring, and a I love you and a kiss. It's beyond the physicality of person, place, and thing. Right. I can't wait to die. I love death. I know I'm not coming back. I know I won't be a physical being ever again in my life. I will go to the light source.
Well, I mean, which I've seen the light source in an incident that happened to me. And it's amazing. It's pure love, man. It wasn't a person.
Man, talk to him, Blaine.
Yeah, it wasn't a he, she, him, her, any of that. It was a giant, the whitest light you could ever see. Right? But I'll tell you what happened. I broke my neck.
Damn, bro.
Around 06. And, have bolts, cage, everything. I even have chimpanzee cadaver in me to help hold things together.
Chimpanzee cadaver?
Huh?
You said chimpanzee cadaver?
Yeah.
You want to hear something racist?
Tell it to me.
You were a monkey nigger. I got you.
You're right, though. You're right. I think the DNA is really going in now.
It's in your body. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ha.
You see me climbing some trees.
Hey, just get the money. I'm with you.
Well, a year later, exactly 1 year to the date of that, it happened again. And I had to go back. So my neck gets really tight at times. I went back to work because I didn't like not working.
Yeah.
You got 4 kids. They're hungry. Got to keep a roof over their head. I'm like, I'm going to work.
Right.
I don't care how I feel. As long as they say it's safe for me to go, I'm going. I mean, it's just the person I am. And I was at work one day, and sort of went, it was really weird. I had a headache really bad early on in the morning. And I was working on a machine, and all of a sudden, I was standing there, and I couldn't hear anything, but I could still see. And then all of a sudden, my eyeballs, my vision started to shrink. until there was nothing there. So I couldn't hear anything, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't smell anything, but I was still standing upright with my eyes wide open.
Holy
And it had
fuck.
lasted around 15 minutes, right? And I had a stroke. So it was all these three things within a really short period of time. But come to find out, it's because the hardware in my neck was causing pressure on my artery, so it was cutting off circulation.
Yeah.
So I had a stroke, went to the hospital, but during that period, I just was not in good shape whatsoever. And they thought I was coding, but I think I really did code. Because all I saw was a light, a really bright light, and that nobody on there. Nobody. But I didn't see a tunnel. I didn't see any of that.
You know why? You went to
Because I didn't go to what?
you went to a
Huh?
way you went to a way station.
A way station? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I know this is you people need a place of rest when they're dealing with physical trauma of the body. You will go to a way station when it's not your time. And
Look,
some people need that it's not your time moment, right? Some people don't need that. Some people go through their process of physicality of their body being the body rejuvenating and getting back healthy, and they will go to an away station because that's just a natural state. Whereas some people need that. Oh no, it's not your time. You're not gonna die. You got shot 60 times, but you're gonna live. Like some people go through that, but some people go through a physical healing of the body where the universe knows you got 60 more years. So it's not trying to give you it's not your time. God has not called you.
Okay.
It's not doing that.
Your vessel just needs a rest.
Your vessel just needs a rest. Your best way just put it. Yeah.
Your soul needs to step away from
Your
vessel.
soul just steps away so your body can and this is one thing everyone doesn't know. When you go to sleep, your soul leaves. It does not stay in your body to get ready to pee and poop when you wake up. Your soul
No,
is
mine
pure.
always cruises around.
Yeah, it's gone. It's cruising. It's cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute. When you go to sleep,
I'll tell the body bye when I know it's leaving. When I know I'm leaving. Because I'm in there.
right? Absolute.
And the body, I'd be like, peace, see you later, I'm going to have a good time. Whether it be flying, different planets, doesn't matter.
I've only been outside of Earth once, and I only went outside of Earth for them to make me remember myself. So that's the only time I've ever been outside our ecosystem that we know is Earth. And I didn't go far. I didn't go to another solar system or anything. I literally got pulled outside of the planet. Like I got to see it as what it is. And we were just having a conversation of I have to relive how I got here. That's why I always tell people like I'm not a god at all. And I'm not trying to be facetious or funny. I'm being very serious. I'm not a god at all. But I know that my capabilities can make people worship me as one. And so I don't do that. I want to fit in.
Yeah.
I want to live amongst.
Yeah.
I have the capabilities of being a shyster, a snake oil salesman, a Merlin, right? But that's not my objective, and that's not my lot in this life. I wanted to just be a person. I know that for 1,000% fact that I have way more ability, way more power, way more strategic capability to do a lot of other things. I chose to be a person. I chose to love and let love. And I wanted that for
that's a good one.
I wanted it really bad. And I've experienced a lot of hurt. I got 2 dead kids. I'm divorced. I had to build relationships with 2 of my kids that I have an amazing relationship now with. And another 3rd kid that's my oldest, 20, that I haven't seen since she was 9 or 8. You know, she's almost 20 years old. But I consider it all in the compass, in the cuspis of living this life. I wanted the drama, the life, the food, the taste of the steak and the onions and I wanted the taste of a beer. I wanted it. And it came with love and loss and love and winning. And I got Jess. Like,
Earl came in the conversation. He said at some point while William was talking, he said he made his transition, but they sent him back. Earl is
yeah. Sorry, chat. Don't mean to get emotional on y'all. I'm just having one of those moments. But go ahead, bro. I'm listening. Sorry, gotta dial it back a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you one more. What do you think about the classic records?
The Akashic records?
That's what I meant.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, I know you. Verbiage don't make you unsmart. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'll explain it this way. I have a reoccurring dream that I have not had again. And that sounds tormenting to anybody who knows what I'm talking about. I've had a reoccurring dream that I've been trying to have again for the last 20-something years. What
Me too.
is the reoccurring dream? I had the privilege of meeting the curator and the person or the spirit and the energy that protects the Akashic records. And I was there. And he's a very lively fellow. And he is very interested in anyone who shows up in his library. And if you show up there, he is extremely interested in you. He is very much polite. He loves you for being there. You will get any accommodation you want. And it was my most enlightening experience. The only reason why I know I was there is because I was there, and then like 2 years later, I found out I was there. You see what I'm saying? Like this dream stayed with me, this thought, and what happened to me while I was in this particular place, this energy field, this benevolent place. Benevolent place. I don't know where I was, but I remember the librarian, quote unquote, quote fingers here, kind of guiding me and was like, it's so crazy to say this, and I feel so like a psychopath.
It's not crazy.
He asked me, do I want to know my life? He was like, oh, no, that's not, lies. That's not what he said. He said, do I want to see my life? That is not, he did not say, do I want to know my life? He said, do you want to see your life?
Yes.
I think ever since that happened to me, I've changed my life. Maybe because I could see my life. I don't. Oh my God, this is causing so, like, I'm one of those criers because if I don't have any other emotion, I just cry. I'm one of those people. I don't have another, like some people laugh. You know how people can laugh their emotions off? Like me, I just go tears. Like tears is like my way of getting through that particular fucking moment. And I got 1,000 of them right now. But I remember this being in this hall in this arena, in this place of books and knowledge. And I remember being on a ladder, and I was able to move around this place. And it was only one entity that existed there, and they were just
Mm-hmm.
so excited. Uh, you remember? You remember? What is that fucking robot name we all grew up on with the big eyes, and he was square with the square head.
Oh shit.
And he used to go
Oh.
Rocky 5-0, Rocky 5. What did he say? Rocky 5. What did he used to say?
Oh shit.
The little robot.
I would know the movie name if I knew that.
And they made a movie out of it, but it used to be a TV series. He had the square head, the big eyes that moved with the eyelashes, the long neck. He was a little robot that moved around with the wheel legs. And it was
I remember that guy.
Rocky 5-0. Hold on.
Is it Rocky 5-0?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Right now.
The Iron John. I know what you're talking about. Short Circuit.
Short Circuit.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, okay.
Short Circuit.
Yeah.
Johnny Five.
The person who was in the Akashic Records, who runs the Akashic Records, reminds you of the guy, the.
His name's Johnny Five.
Johnny Five reminds you of Johnny Five from Short Circuit. That's the best description I have of the person who runs the Akashic Records. Is Johnny Five. He has that animated, pleasant personality. Is very inquisitive about you. While you're trying to find out about you, he's inquisitive about you. It's a very So go ahead, Blame. I'm sorry. I needed to get that out. I really need to get that out.
This is hitting home with me too. That's why I asked you what you thought, because I had also seen him before I knew what it even was. So it took me a while to learn, but just seeing them and being able to see my records, my life, was mind-blowing. I remember, the librarian being in there. Amazing guy, I remember the ladders, the shelves, everything, the tables.
What? Whoa. Back up, please. Repeat, if you don't mind, repeat and explain, please.
Okay, well, you want me to go back from how I got there?
Please, I'm all ears.
Okay, it's gonna sound crazy. My wife doesn't believe me, but I'll say it. I went to bed, did a short meditation, right? Just a short little meditation, no music, anything. Just trying to calm my breathing, relax, get all my muscles just relax for the night. And I don't know how long it was after I fell asleep that I heard a sonic boom over my house. I was like, what in the world is that? And there's another boom, like huge thunder, and it felt like the house was going to fall apart. So I went outside, not realizing I was still asleep in the bed, and I saw this ship come in. It lands in my front yard, right? And there was a U.S. ship coming after it, shooting at it. He goes, hold on a second. The guy in the ship says, hold on a second. This guy's an idiot. I'll be right back. So he took off, did a U-turn, came right back, said, I need you to get in. And by the way, get your wife. So came in and got her, went into the ship. Now, I'll explain what he looked like. He wore a skin-tight blue and black with different patterns on it, with a skeleton shape on his back. I said, why are you wearing a skeleton on your back? He says, it's so I don't scare you. Because I'm not here to scare you. And he turned around, and his face was transparent. I couldn't see anything on his face. But the hood from the suit was on. But you could see the back of the suit from his face. He goes, we're going to take you somewhere. I was like, good, I always wanted to fly in a spaceship. Put me in, coach.
Hell yeah.
We sat in the back, had, back compartments, had, strapped us in, let's go. Took took us off, and then we hit light speed, everything, you know, as you get faster and faster, everything just dissipates around the ship, even you. And then all of a sudden it's like, boop, come to a complete stop. He goes, he points at the star, he says, this is where you're going. I'm going to port you over, okay? He goes, walk over the bridge. There's going to be a bridge there. Walk over the bridge. You'll have a guide to meet you at the bridge to give you some rules, like try not to speak too loud because it disrupts the vibrations. Right?
Do you know what the bridge looked like?
It almost looked like it was made out of stone. Had a little curvature to it. Just a little curvature.
Everybody likes a little curve.
Any type of Stairway to Heaven vibes or not at all?
No.
Okay, heard. Okay.
But there was no water. Underneath the library and the bridge, it was a big sun to as far as you could see. It was like all these orbs kept flying in it, almost like looked like data.
Wow. Okay. Oh my
And
God.
they were flying in from everywhere, and I'm just amazed. So when I get in, I met the librarian, all cool, nice and dandy. He was a really nice guy, and I saw shelves. There were, stones, stone to skin to human skin. I mean, everything had been recorded throughout history. Everything. And he comes up and he says, would you like to look at, your life? And I was like, great. Let me look at it.
Okay, wow. The same thing happened to me. Okay.
He guided me over to my section and started reading it. When I was reading it, like if I looked at the word, it automatically imprinted into my head. So I was reading it really fast and then would draw pictures. It put pictures up of each word or what was happening at that time when I said this or this or this. Or, if I said something mean and the effect from saying something mean.
You could see it. It was visual. The effect was visual.
Yeah. So if I said something mean, it's unreal how much you might change somebody's life. I mean, down the road, they might, that one thing I said could have tipped the scales on that person not doing what they were supposed to do. Maybe they had a longer, they were supposed to do something else, but because I said something, it changed the way she was supposed to end up.
It changed the course of their life.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa. I mean, that's deep. It is deep. I never want to do that to anybody again.
Yeah.
So, I read mine. I just couldn't read my death date. Tried to. I asked them.
I didn't ask, but I tried to peek and see it, and I had no luck. They wouldn't let me see past like now. Like they didn't let me see past now.
I saw a few years later. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but I'm gonna be kicking for a little while.
Yeah, I thought the same thing about myself. Yeah, I do things like you to kind of keep to up the percentage of keep kicking, right? I feel like if I'm pushing that 86%, like I'm doing what I need to do. I'm eating pretty normally, not decent, believe me and you, but I'm eating normally. I'm having a normal physical kind of life. I go out, I shop, I drive, I walk around. Shit, I'll do about 89 years old, 92, and I'll kick the bucket with some hot sauce.
You got people coming back.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got Run came back in here. The crew came back in here.
Hey, chat. So y'all seeing Blame Dirty on cam right now? The the George Washington of the clique, because he's an old white man. Get my joke? So, nah, he's my brother and I love him. Y'all get to see somebody who really influenced the channel. Shout out to my brother BJ in here. I mean, everybody back right now. Y'all got me hyped right now. Shout out Crew. Crew is back. Jess in here. Ron in here. BJ in here. Y'all turning up. I see y'all deep in the chat right now. Hey, y'all looking at Blame Dirty. Shout out to Blame Dirty, our brother who been blessing us with an amazing interview.
I love that chat.
This ain't even an interview. I'm bullshit, chat. We ain't asked this nigga nothing. We've been having a conversation. We ain't got to the interview. I'm lying, chat. He said Darius cut him off again. Shut up, BJ, yo ugly ass bitch.
Oh, QC, everybody in here.
QC, everybody in this bitch. Yo, I'm gonna beat the shit out of BJ.
QC?
Yo, Blame.
Yeah.
Tell these motherfuckers what you do for a living, bro.
I tried to explain some, but not enough to get in trouble.
Yeah, whatever you can tell us without getting in trouble.
You want me to start at the beginning and finish with the end?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. I start just working in a regular manufacturing company. Just doing, the regular assemble jobs, that weren't too great.
Hey, Blame, my bad. Let me cut you off for BJ real quick. Just had to cut you off. All right, go ahead.
Because I had kids, I started volunteering for any job that popped open on a weekend, or if somebody was out, I would jump on it. So I got to know the entire plant fairly well. And then I started getting into projects. I think one of the first projects I got into was Lean Six Sigma. Have any of you heard that?
I never heard of that before.
Okay, there's another one, Kaizen.
What are they? It's a way to sort of reduce waste, and you don't even have. It's not even about reducing waste. It's about having the correct process to get things done in an orderly manner. Google Kaizen right now, Kaizen. Hold on. Kaizen?
Japanese business philosophy?
Yes. Kaizen.
Continuous improvement.
Kaizen is a Japanese business philosophy that encourages continuous improvement and involves employees at all levels of a company.
Right. But it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a manufacturing corporation or just assembly. It can be a doctor's office, it can be at a lawyer's office. It could be at the DMV. Like, who wants to wait 4 hours at the DMV to get your license done?
Nobody.
You're looking for pain points. Kind of like pain points, and then you're there to fix them and try to make it as easy as possible. So you're like hearing people out, like, okay, what about this job is a pain in the fucking ass, and how can we make it more efficient?
Well, it's just about improving the process. Let's say you count when you do Kaizen. Actually, the Japanese didn't have it first. Henry Ford invented Kaizen. So but the Japanese took it after Henry Ford started it, and they improved on it. So
Okay.
that's why it's called a Japanese thing.
Heard that.
What
Okay,
you
okay.
do is for each job, any step you take away from the work that you're doing, say you have to go get a file. How many steps does it take you to go get to that file? And in those steps, there's a certain amount of time. How can we reduce that time? So the entire process, all over a doctor's office, would be measured by time, right? And then the philosophy comes in, hey, if we put this here, you would take these, 10 seconds out because your file's right here. You won't have to walk to go get them, right? And if you don't have to walk to go get them, they're right there. And the same thing with the patients. You have 8 offices, they're all filled up, and people are waiting. People are waiting in the waiting room.
Right.
What, why is there so much waiting? And you can break it down to, oh, I'm walking this many steps. Look, you could actually do it with just 1 or 2 rooms. You don't need the 8 rooms. And what I've done this in a doctor's office. Because the people up front have an inefficient process of walking, 30 seconds to get a file, but we shifted the way the file systems were closer to them. They get to them a lot faster, process that out to the nurse's station, and just made sure we rotated everybody in a timely manner. And by the end of it, I think they ended up with 3 rooms instead of 8. So they were able to take out 5 rooms, right? And hardly had anyone in the waiting room. Same amount of patients.
Wow. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm with you there.
And it wasn't about firing anybody. A lot of people thought they were going to get fired, but we're just moving things, So that's how that works.
It's
So
more.
took me
It's
on
more
another
logistics
project.
than anything.
Huh?
It sounds more like logistics than anything.
Yeah, yeah, close to that. So I went on that to started doing a lot of other projects just in the factory alone, and then started running just you know whatever they had come up. And one day a general comes in, says, "Hey, can you fix this?" My first time seeing him, I was like, "Yeah, sure, that's not a problem," you know, and gave it to me, fixed it, perfect. And I'm not going to let it leave my hand with it not being perfect if it's for the military. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not that kind of person. So I had to make sure it was spot clean, on, done. No second chances with this. I don't know if somebody's in an airplane, if somebody's being shot at. I don't want that on my head if somebody died.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it came out really good. A couple weeks later, he comes back. And he said, "You did a really good job with the last one. We would like you to start doing more." I was like, "Well, cool. I'm up. I'm game. And I'll do this when I'm not doing my projects. When you come in, I'll start fixing yours first, and then I'll get the projects after that." And fix that one, no problem. And on the third one, he brought something in that I hadn't seen. And it was a little bit more difficult. I hadn't done this one yet. And I had to build a machine to fix the part. But not only build the machine, it came in a different language with a different metric system. So I was in inches, they were in metric, and I had to have a blueprint of the piece in order to do this on the machine.
God
so
damn.
I could input. So I had to translate the language first so I could read it.
Hey,
And then I
Blaine.
had to,
Okay, you
then
back.
I had to,
Yeah, you back. The volume got weird for a second, but now you back. Go ahead. I'm listening.
okay, I had to translate the language first. And then I had to figure out the measurements from inches to metric because they run metric. So, and then get a blueprint. And the whole time I'm doing all this, I'm building a machine at the same time. So it's a mind-blowing amount of work. Having to do that, like just the machine in general, and programming it in no time, because they need it. They need it. We ended up getting all that done. Great. Send it off to them. Comes back with another one. With this one though, it was really, really tough to do for one reason. Adjusted the machine that I had built before to work with this, got all the translating done, got the blueprint, put it in the computer, went to go fixed it, and I had to double check. So I double checked everything that I did, right? And the gauge that measures it broke. It's a Ruby.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You're talking in the volume got weird again. Hold on. Hey, Blame, say something again.
You hear me?
All right, I hear you now. Yeah. The volume keep getting weird a little bit, but I got you.
Okay. Well, I had to check it with a gauge that we have. We use rubies to measure how rough it might be, and I don't like anything. I want it to be a mirror finish. Like if you look at a piece of metal, you can see your face perfectly in the metal.
Right.
I mean, you feel it. If you feel it, it's smooth as glass. I mean, there's no ridges. There's no anything. And we do that with the ruby. Well, the ruby had been broken by somebody else. I didn't know. So I contacted Sweden. Sweden's the only place that had the ruby that we needed. And they said, yeah, we have one. You can come get it anytime. And I called the local airport and I had to rent a 737. Nobody on the plane. I rented an entire 737 by myself. It was just a part that they could have put in the cockpit, right? And they were charging me $64,000.
Holy
so
fuck.
I went to my boss and I said, hey, look, I need to get this 64 grand cleared because we got to get this out now. He goes, we can't clear that. He goes, my boss won't let me clear that. I said, okay. I just grabbed it. I said, fine, I'll take it back. Then I called over to the station, to the place I work. I said, hey, we have a plane we rented, but the bosses won't okay it. He goes, well, what do you need? I said, I need somebody to okay the money. He goes, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He hung up.
In 5 minutes?
Came here. He was here in 5 minutes, too. Before it was going to take 3 days to get there and back. I handed it to him, and he goes, I have it here in 8 hours.
God damn. Holy fuck. 3 days to 8 hours is insane.
Yeah.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Think about it. Then I started thinking, what am I working with? You know, I mean, it was a little bit of excitement and a little bit of fear at the same time. Because I don't know what I'm holding in my hand. Because normally on the blueprint, they'll put the name of what it goes to on there. But on these, when they come in from them, they're blacked out. They don't put the name of it.
Yeah, but you know those stones hold memory. They hold about a million
Yeah,
terabytes worth of memory.
yeah. So, next day comes in, boom, had it ready and done in hours, took it over there. The very next day, he comes over, he says, hey, why don't you work for us? I was like, I don't understand what you mean. He said, why don't you come work for us? We'll build you your own shop. Nice, you know, climate control, no dust, no no dirt, everything done, sealed, and delivered. Need anything? You
Holy,
got anything?
holy shenanigans!
Yeah, it was crazy.
You take the offer?
Of course, I took the offer.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah,
Holy. So we talking to the man next to the man type of shit. Holy shit!
but I don't sit next to him. I just have a direct line. When I call, it's him picking up.
Wow, that is. And obviously you can't say who him is or anything like that of that nature, but um, how has that relationship helped you in your pursuit of your own journey? How has that relationship helped you?
I, well, I learned a lot.
Right.
Um, there was a lot in there that I didn't know. Just as far as basis engineering goes, because I was never an engineer, but I was a damn good reverse engineer.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Right.
Oh,
If
that
it's in front of me, I'll have it right.
I'll leave
There's no
that
doubt.
there. I won't. That reverse engineering is a very hot topic amongst humans in the know. So we'll revisit that whenever you tell me we can. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, holy shit! I will back out of that pocket. Uh,
Is he in intelligence and research?
yes, he is.
Oh,
Um,
you're INR. Interesting.
yeah, holy shit! Don't say that too loud though. I don't want. Hey, Blame, how do you feel as a red-blooded American, um, being trusted to guard America in whatever way you are, whatever projects that you've worked on? Like, what does that feel like to be kind of in the underbelly of America in the sense of like making sure it works? Like in a sense, you
It's
kind of make sure it works.
yes, I definitely. If it's leaving my hand, it's working.
Say
If
that
it's,
again.
it's if it's leaving my hand, it's gonna work.
Wow, 1000%.
I'm Yeah, I'm not letting anything leave my hand that's not working right. Not. I mean, it's exhilarating. Um, you feel like you've accomplished something. You feel good about it, right? You feel like you've done the right thing, and I really love doing that part of it.
Right, right.
The only part is not being able to express that to everyone.
You gotta keep. You're clandestine. You gotta kind of keep it like
Right.
like and that's why I know you got NDAs. You got a lot of different stuff. So I'm trying to show my chat too. Hey chat, I do know how to do an interview without asking too many fucking wrong questions. But I know y'all want to ask the right questions. I see BJ in the chat. Hey, BJ said, "Are you FBI?"
No, no, BJ.
Hey, BJ, he's not FBI. BJ, he's not FBI. But I was telling them before I ever brought you onto this conversation, and this is not our conversation, to be honest with you, because I wrote down our conversation, so I have said nothing that I wrote down. So I just got you on to get lucky. I got lucky to have the OG on right now. So No, I'm not interviewing you right now. I know it sounds like it. I got way more shit to ask you. That I think falls
I've
in.
been having fun. I've been having fun.
I just don't want to cross the line. I know your profession
No, no, I got you on that.
and
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you handle this is very delicate, and so I want to be delicate with you. I out of respect for you because we love you, and yes, we want to know a lot about you, and we're very inquisitive, but we ain't trying to get you fucking. We ain't trying to get you suicided like Jeffrey Epstein, motherfucker. Like,
bro. Don't make me disappear, man. For sure.
Hey BJ, hey BJ, tell him we ain't trying to get him Jeffrey Epstein, bro. We love our brother, man. We need our brother.
Yeah.
We need BD in this motherfucker, man.
One thing that working with them sort of freaked me out one night, and that's why I'm ready for my contract to end. Is at 4 o'clock in the morning, I heard my trash can rolling down the road, and I cracked my window to see what it was. I didn't know it was my trash can. I cracked my blinds, and a light standing right in front of my window hit me dead in my eyes, right? And then I saw a person across the street aiming at me. There was one person inside my trash can checking all of it to make sure I didn't have any blueprints from where I printed here. And there was another one that was in the truck down the road. So, but I don't know how many more there were. I just saw those three and the one in the truck, right? Full military gear, worked really smooth, blinded me so it was hard to see anything. Truck turns around, they took my trash can back, picked it up, and then as they were pulling off, Darius, they give me a hat tip.
So the hat tip is always we're just fucking with you. It's always the hat tip is always a sign of we're just fucking with you. Like it's never a sign of anything serious. It's to let you know we're here. Like the hat tip is always to say, "We're here, bro. We're here."
That was like the police following us and then opening the door and be like,
But who wants to live like that?
Nobody, but it's amazing. It's fucking amazing, Jason Bourne. You hear me, Jason
Man,
Bourne?
I was camping out on my roof for nights after that.
Yo, and they're watching this right now, and they are pleased to hear that. They are high level pleased to hear that.
They're
Hey,
probably laughing their ass
they're
off.
laughing their fucking asses off right now.
Yes,
Like,
there are.
like yeah,
I
we
would-
saw you on the roof for 9 nights with a fucking rifle, motherfucker.
I'd be laughing my ass off. You know, if I was one of them, I would.
But I don't. It's a level I think to that world as well, where it's like, what are your loyalties? Because my loyalties lie with who I'm working with and who puts me in the project, right? It's like if you come to me and you're like, hey, we need to know this, 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 and this. Well, if you're threatening to kill me, I'm good as dead if I tell you anyway. Like I'm only prolonging my death by 6 minutes. So you might as well just go ahead and kill me because I can't tell you anything. Because if I tell you any fucking thing, you're still gonna kill me anyway. It's like none of this shit works of people trying to put fear in you is what I'm saying. It's like whatever circumstance they're trying to put you in. It's like I'm a normal dude. I really don't know shit. And if you want to know what I know, I'm still obligated to my employer that I'm not telling you shit, bitch.
Right. I went right back to work the next day. You know, like, well, I mean, that might just be how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just didn't want my kids experiencing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my only thing. You know. But it is what it is. It's already gone.
How many years ago was that?
2.
Have you have you discovered what you were working on that? And I'm not asking you what you were working on, but I'm saying, have you connected what you were working on,
There was a
having to
period
stir
of
that
time.
situation?
There was a period of time when NATO came into the country for a training exercise, and business amped up. You know, when something from NATO breaks and their regular uh, organization in there can't fix it, they give it to me. And there was a time where I had a lot of it.
Okay.
And I think in that period of time is when, because I did print them off at my house, they must have been able to see that if they tracked my IP address. And what they probably wanted to do is make sure I didn't have any blueprints in my trash that could go to the dump, maybe somebody else get. That's what I'm thinking. You know?
But
So
your classification wouldn't allow such an idiotic move to put blueprints in your garbage like that.
no, no, but I don't know who else that they check for things like that.
Or,
I don't know if it was because I was doing that from home. Majority of the time I do it at work, but this time I had so much, you know, so much with so many different things. When I came home, you know, just to go to bed, I would still be working on the computer, right? Have to print up something, put it in my case, take it to work. You know, that way I didn't have to do all that at work. I could just get to work
right, right. Okay.
and get it done. So I don't know if they thought that maybe I had a backup copy or I would sell it, but I didn't. Everything got shredded, so
Do you think it was the people that you were working for just giving you a heads up?
may have been.
Okay, heard that.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch on that too much anymore, but I only ask those questions because it gets speculative, however you say that word,
Yeah.
when you're in danger, and or you're giving the feeling of being in danger, or like, hey, you're easy to get a hold of if we want to get you, like that type of message, like that. It's almost like corny. It's almost like you can't whoop my ass, so you got to over exaggerate that you can whoop my ass. It's one of
Yeah.
those feeling situations. It's like, okay, what is this? And then like, what does it stem from? Like, what am I doing that would make you want to make me aware of your bully tactics? Like, what is this?
What I what I thought about the most was if I had seen them and the light not come on my face immediately, I probably would have pulled and shot
Okay, heard.
it. You know, and that's a close situation. I mean, to me, it was that serious. He's lucky he just blinded me, and he's right at the window. I mean, 2 inches from the window.
Damn, that's
What do you
wild.
do? Now, if I didn't see the light, he would probably be dead.
Yeah,
Maybe it was the best thing.
he saved his own life because he's just been laying there as fucking smoked turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I would have shot the guy digging in the trash and just threw him in there.
You want to hear something about Florida?
What's that?
If you kill somebody lawfully on your property, the only obligation you have is to give them a proper burial.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, you don't have an obligation to call the cops. You don't have an obligation to do shit. If you kill somebody lawfully on your property, the only obligation you have is to give them a proper burial.
Yeah, I can dig a 6 foot hole, man. That's
Mm,
awesome.
shit, I got nine. I can dig nine. Okay. I got 3 more feet in me. I got 3 more feet. Don't worry. I'm a 9 feet. I'm a 9 feet motherfucker. I don't want six. I want nine.
Yeah, you ain't getting out, right?
Man, listen. You gonna have to ring a bell and call me on my cell phone. That's the only way you get out that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yep. That
Everybody
bell
out
be.
Everybody I bury them with a cell phone in case they come back into life.
Yeah, you remember them old bells, don't you? I don't know how many people were buried alive, man.
Man, the mob did some people dirty, and you know the Mexican mafia is a key for burying motherfuckers alive. So
Oh yeah.
they chop your legs and your dick off and put you in the ground.
I'll try to give you a heads up when something's getting ready to pop off because they always contact me.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna listen to anything you tell me. Not only that, I know who to survive with. Just let me know to come up. What city what state you in? Just tell me where to go. Just tell me where to bunker. I'll go where the bunker at.
Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Oh hell yeah, you ain't far. I'm in Florida.
Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah, man, we'll survive together this apocalypse shit. They got a couple of them they try to put on us. Let's see how we get through this first one.
Man. I don't know if something's gonna happen before the 20th.
Yeah,
they
they acting like they a lot of people saying like, oh, it's too calm right now, man. It's quiet now that Trump got elected. Somebody finna do a boom and a bang. I say, let's see. Let's see if Kamala wants to retaliate. Her and the Bushes. Let's see her and the Bushes and the Clintons and the Obamas want to retaliate.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
We gonna see, chat. We gonna see. Hey, Blaine.
Yeah, it might be exciting.
I don't know how the fuck we just did 2 hours of a show, bro. But we just did almost 2.5 hours on this motherfucker, man.
Damn.
Yeah, 2.5 hour show. Hold on, what we got here?
It's been fun, man. Hey, well, you gotta get out of here?
Only reason why I'm getting out of here, man, because I really can't talk. My throat feel like it's so sore, bro. It feel like I'm just every word is punching me in the face.
All right, I just want to tell you one last thing.
Yes,
you know
sir.
The squirrel and the raccoon? Squirrel and the raccoon, right? Go ahead, let's just work with me here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you knew, but they're investigating the DEA agents that raided that guy's house.
Keep talking. Help me understand what you're saying. Keep going. What you're saying?
They're investigating the DEA agents that arrested the house for the squirrel and the raccoon.
And if you don't mind sharing with the chat, in what context were they investigating them? Like, how did that come about? If anybody said anything?
Yeah, it's been reported. I don't remember what channel I saw it on, but it's been reported that the DEA is under investigation.
Well, keep this in mind. I talking to a customer at my job the other day. I take about 40 calls a day. And I asked one of my customers, actually it was a gentleman, and he was crying. To be honest, the whole time I talked to him, he was very upset because he was in fear of having to put his dog down. And so we got to talking about animals, and I got sensitive, and I started talking about the squirrel and the raccoon. So I went on a tangent. I was like, "Yo, bro," and obviously I'm saying this blame. I'm saying this very facetiously. I said, "Yo, who the fuck was this judge, bro?" I'm sorry, and I'm trying to talk, but my voice is killing me, chat. Like my throat.
Yeah,
but I'm like, who the fuck is this judge that has put out this fucking bullshit like warrant, or actually to be more specific, what judge signed these warrants? It was a warrant for a raccoon and a squirrel. What judge sat around and was like, "Yep, I'm gonna sign this shit"? Like, what was the judge? And I was on a tangent, right? And I was upset. And my customer goes, "Oh, his name is Sean Mayer. He's an New York Commissioner of Commissions and Conservation. He makes a $200,000 salary. For that particular situation, he signed 2 warrants, and they came in armed." mind you, I wrote this down, chat. I wrote this down. I did not even, my customer was so in tune. I'm just venting. I'm just having a moment of like, yo, what type of fucking fuck would do some shit like this? What type of judge of the court would say? And he's like, oh, you want to know? His name is, write this down, Darius. And that's exactly what he said to me. He's like, all right, Darius, you want to know? Write this down. He's like, his name is Sean Mayer. He's the NYC Commissioner of Conservation. He makes $200,000 a year. He put two, like he gave me, and I wrote it down. I wrote it down right here. That's how involved people are into this situation with the squirrel in the raccoon.
Yeah.
Like that guy, I wasn't ready for that, but I wrote it down, and I got it right here on camera for you. Got everything I just read. Y'all see the 200,000 right in the middle. Everything I just read is right there on camera. Sean Mayer, NYC Commissioner, signed the warrants, 200,000 a year salary. I took every note, chat, and you. But what I was baffled by, Blaine, what kind of was like, yo, what's set, bro? People are absolutely upset, and they're like, no more. I'm not going for this shit. Yeah, that was. I never expected that. That's like never knowing who Bill Gates is, and you never know who fucking started Microsoft or whatever. And you're like, you know what? Fuck Microsoft. These high ass fucking computers. I wonder who the fuck the CEO is. And someone's like, oh, you want to know who the CEO is? Bill Gates. And he makes $1 billion a year. And he does, like, that's what happened to me. Like, I was like, whoa. This is incredible.
Man, you got that link now, man.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. That was serious business. And chat, let me back up. It don't hurt me to talk, so I really don't want to get off the chat with Blame or anybody else. I do want to stay on. Probably gonna stay on, to be honest with you. It's just a little like, it's a lot of pain. I just don't know where I got a sore throat from, chat. I ain't had a sore throat all day. I was normal, and then out of the blue, I feel like I'm swallowing glass.
Go to bed, man. I appreciate your time having me on. Appreciate the chat. Love them to death. Love all y'all, man.
Hey, Blaine, much love, man. I'm going to bed with you. I'm finna go cuddle Miss B, and hopefully my face don't hurt in the morning, man.
All right, man. I love y'all.
Hey, man.
Take care.
Peace, love, and hair grease, my brother. Hey, chat, that is Blame Dirty. Do not forget who we represent, how we get down. That is Blame Dirty, my brother. Shout out to BJ, shout out to Ron, shout out to crew. I appreciate y'all boys for like rocking with me all night. Like I told y'all before, Blame is a very important dude with high level security in our government. I know y'all didn't know that, and I know it's wild to hear it on cam, but I just wasn't trying to ask too many questions because I wasn't trying to put the brother in and out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying, chat? You gotta respect your brothers. And Blame Dirty is definitely our brother. Amazing gentleman, amazing brother who rocks with the chat, who's very knowledgeable, very smart man. As they say, very astute. And I just love my brother Blame. I appreciate him for being here. We do got a Blame Dirty interview coming up, chat. I ain't got to get that done. I bought him on tonight, and I know y'all, chat, y'all ain't seen one of my interviews yet. Don't let tonight make you think I was interviewing Blame. Like, nah, chat. Don't let that make you think this how this work. Don't let that make you think this how this work, chat. See what I'm saying? Don't let them trick you, chat. Don't let them trick you, chat, on how this work. Alright? Well, my face hurt and my necklace slipped. So I love y'all. I am the host, Steve, that do the most Steve. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoked.